Okay, you're not even connected to a warehouse any longer, eh? Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't really have much of a choice here, you know. Quite literally not. I do like that we now get things that actually look like, you know, up here. On the beaches. Quite neat looking. And honestly, I just want to make sure for the moment that they're not running out of the most basic of basic needs, which is fucking fish. I'm gonna run out of schnapps, though. Very soonish. They're like, oh no, we can't. Who can? Believe you me. How many more snaps distilleries will we need though? Well, I guess for the moment I can place 2. And that will have to be enough. Which is of course immediately going to cost us more potatoes than we have. And we are having a bit of an overproduction of wool, mostly because wool is also used for sails, and I do want to have a steady supply of sails, so we can build ourselves a mighty, mighty armada. Was that wise? Wasn't. It really wasn't, was it? As I said, my concentration is kinda all over the place. But hey, at least this time I found a title that is not as confusing as the last one. No apologies for that. That was actually not my my goal to confuse people like me. I know 1800 is free. No, it's not. I mean, Ubisoft is in the mood for a bit of giving away, but well, not that much. Would be kinda sweet of a deal, honestly, and if such a deal would ever come my way. I would be more than willing to share that information by shouting it from every available rooftop. Mind you. Okay, you can absolutely count on that. But sadly... the German and his potatoes. A story of friendship so great that... nobody could really understand it. The sheer deepness.
Control.
Are you sure you want to be part of me mob?
Well, why not? You're kind of offering there, aren't you?
Your kind interest is perhaps not as helpful as you may think.
My interest is always helpful, woman. Do believe me.
Fields might help.
Now I'm getting sassed by a fucking farmer of all things. You know, I'm kind of feeling something. Some might call it murderous rage. Like I want to kind of hurt that person in their little face right about now. I shall endeavor to not to do so. Actually, can I just not relocate copy? Well, sadly. Kinda had hoped it would actually bring the fields with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Now this should potentially save the market for...
Fire left ruins behind.
Okay, do we have full... Yeah, I think actually every area in the city is now under fire watch. So I swear to God, if my buildings start burning down randomly, I will get kinda annoyed. Did you hear me, jolly fireman? Now, Where were we? Realizing once again that schnapps and work clothes are still not supplied in the right demand. Problem is I now have to start building distilleries. More distilleries, basically. And you do know what it is with distilleries. They are just the tiniest bit dangerous. One let go.
Something's missing.
Me. Always complaining. That's people for you. Something's missing. Yes, I know. Actually, share-wise, how does it even look? I hold one share of this one. I have no share of this one, mostly because the price is already over 100,000. Still buyable, mind you. I have one share of you. I have one share of this one. I have one share of the Grand Illusion. It has Wobbly Bridge for 21,000. So I'm gonna buy one of these. And then I basically have all of them. All of them shares. Which is honestly not a bad idea as far as I'm concerned. Now before we continue building stuff up back there, I kind of want to upgrade all of the rest buildings so we can actually see the actual usage of our people. Basically just how much resources are these little cuntish not working farmers going to eat. Basically. Because right now we can only make a guesstimate. I can guesstimate that we do not have enough schnapps. I can give you that much of an information without much trouble. I think I'm actually going to start building another production lane up here. Probably. Even though, you know, I do dislike the idea of having more distilleries around. Especially if I split this up like this. Because that kinda essentially means that I'm now running essentially a bit of a risk. Should have actually left a bit more space in there, shouldn't I?
I have cultivated quite a thirst.
Well, I should have, could have, would have, but I didn't. No, let's make it a bit faster so we actually get some wood. Actually, no, I'm not gonna buy anything. Because if I start buying, I'm going to lose out on resources again. Or rather, what is going to happen is I'm going to lose all the money I saved up. So we will not get stuff.
We loves you, we does.
You should. I'm a lovely person, aren't I? And since it takes bloody forever until this actually shows your true values, we might actually want to stop the sale for the moment, just so we can get a more reasonable guesstimate. Basically. Now then, leaves only one big giant of block of buildings until we're done. Now the fact that we're actually losing out on potatoes now is fucking surprising, and that's putting it mildly. I didn't actually think it possible that we could in any way, shape or form lose out on potatoes. And I mean that quite literally. We're producing an S-load of them. Is what I'm saying. In a sense. So it would appear that we're actually making good on schnapps right now. Yeah, well. Yeah, even the game is like, yeah, you're actually on a good way. Which is also why we're gonna wait a bit more. Like things out. Also, of course, the more people I build, the more, you know, the people are going to take resources like schnapps, and they do need a lot of schnapps to stay happy little people, paying citizens. So my idea here is to build up this block and then just see like, okay, just how much annoyance will we have to suffer through. But yes, finally the schnapps is rising. At the cost of my potatoes, but well, price we'll have to pay. Potato schnapps. A very lovely schnapps. Very simple, kinda schnapps. To be very fair, but you know, doesn't always need to be the most complicated thing in the world. Sometimes simple is best. It's a lesson I learned myself a long time ago. It's basically just a giant amount of fucking farmers. Then again, we are making a nice amount of money out of the farmers, which is, all things considered, surprisingly nice. There's a fire again, isn't there? And I'm not gonna get an actual alarm again. Okay, my fire people seem to be moving.
Up with a lark this morning, I was.
So is this just me or is this a bit... Yeah, there it is. Pity. There seem to be a lot of fires this season. Well, mobilize a few extra people and I'm sure it's going to easily solve itself. Rabam! Rabam! Yeah, no problem at all, this works splendidly. Beautiful problem, you know, the more people you have, the more the fucking fire can burn. Hey man, haven't seen you in a while, how about I buy your share?
Stocks and shares, eh? Cool.
There, okay, we have you. We still hold you. We still hold you. Well, apart from Little Miss Boontown's highest leveled
You
island,
an influence bonus.
I'm pretty damn sure we hold it all. We hold it all in our little hands.